Everybody wave.
With 70 million people suffering from some form of a sleep disorder in the U.S., sleep deprivation has become an epidemic that is affecting the public health of our society. Sleep deprivation is a condition occurring if you don't get enough sleep. Adequate amount of sleep, according to the National Sleep Foundation, is between 7 and 9 hours for adults. Research has shown that 30% of adults surveyed in the National Health Interview Survey reported getting less than 6 hours of sleep per night. Sleep deprivation can be identified when we are not getting enough sleep, when we are sleeping at the wrong time of day, when we are not sleeping well, and when we are suffering from a sleeping disorder. These characteristics are defined by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. Sleep deprivation negatively impacts our workplace performance, personal tranquility, and our overall medical health. It is important to know what sleep deprivation entails in order to understand the consequences it has on our everyday lives. Let's look at the impact loss of sleep has on our workplace performance. Lack of sleep reduces our daytime alertness by up to 30%, as stated in an article by Michael Bruce, PhD. It makes it difficult to perform everyday daily tasks, and it also increases our risk of occupational injury, according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. It takes us longer to complete tasks when we are sleep deprived. Our reaction time is slower, and more mistakes are made in our work. This affects all lines of work. In August 2013, there was an incident of sleep deprivation concerning pilots napping in the cockpit. In 2012, a pilot slept, missing his airport by 150 miles. While sleep deprivation has numerous implications in a work setting, it may also have implications in our everyday lives. According to Dr. Bruce, PhD, lack of sleep puts stress on our relationships. It can disrupt our partner's sleep. Some couples even sleep in different rooms. Lack of sleep can also lead to a poor quality of life. It causes an inability to participate in activities. It can cause moodiness. And lack of sleep may cause children and teens to have mood swings, feel angry and depressed, and lack motivation, according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institution. The amount of sleep that we get has a direct impact on our emotional well-being and on our overall medical health, which we will discuss now. A lack of sleep causes sleep disorders, including sleep apnea and insomnia. 85% of military personnel surveyed had some sort of a sleep disorder. A further study showed that those with sleep disorders also had other medical problems. These medical problems included depression, anxiety, PTSD, and mild traumatic brain injuries. Lack of sleep also increases our risk of obesity. Sleeping helps balance our hormones. Ghrelin hormone goes up when you don't get enough sleep, which makes you feel more hungry. There's also an increased risk of diabetes. Lack of sleep affects our body's reaction to insulin, resulting in high blood sugar level. Other health risks listed by Dr. Bruce, PhD, associated with sleep deprivation include high blood pressure, stroke, heart attack, mental impairment, and it also disrupts the fetal and childhood growth. Workplace performance, personal tranquility, and our overall medical health are impacted greatly by the amount of sleep that we get. Recognizing the importance of getting adequate sleep is a first step in increasing the overall well-being of our body's emotional and physical health. Statistics show 70 million Americans suffer from some form of a sleep disorder. Be mindful of the consequences of sleep deprivation to protect yourself from becoming a statistic.